Good afternoon. Are we live on the interwebs? Good to see everybody on a Monday, a Metal Monday, if I might add. Welcome back to the studio. As always, let me know how the audio is sounding. Good to see who's going to be first. Antoinetta, you are first. Love today's vlog. Okay, I'm not sure why it's in blue, but let me just edit that real quick there. Hold on. 1 second. Let's change it. I don't know why that happened. All right, there's always something on the fly here in the studio. You know what I mean? Good to see everyone. Antoinetta, you are first. Let's save that. All right, that's better. Much better. And of course, where are you watching from around the world? Let us know. And I'm just realizing though, I'm gonna have to see. We're just trying to spice it up here in the vlog, in the YouTube channel a little bit. There we go. Now you can see it. Good to see everybody. How we doing on a Monday? I know. Hopefully you don't have a case of the Mondays. And thanks for hitting that like button on the way in. Do appreciate it. Onward and upward. Man, it's been a good weekend, although it's free. Actually, cheers. All right. Drinking a little hot tea today because it's freezing outside. Trying to do my best as we talk about racing over the past weekend and really last week as well. But I am in, 13 days to go till CIM. I'm doing my best to stay healthy. Kids bringing things home from the school. Me, I almost didn't. I ran, well, we'll get to that in a minute, what I did today for my run. But being out in the rain and the cold for 2 hours, it was a little bit of a risk. That's what I did today. Anyway, Antoinette, you are first on the screen. Thank you so much for being here in the studio. Hope you guys had a great weekend. Let's get some more folks on the screen. Scoots Runs, good to see you as always. Alan's in the house. What's up, Alan? It's been a while, I think. Oh my goodness. Alan from, this isn't Alan from Ireland, is it? Alan, I'm sorry if it's Murphy. With a name like Murphy, it's got to be, right? Hello, Seth. Good to see you and the family back. And on that note, did you see today's vlog? Okay, we went a little mountain adventure with the family up in the high country. Carlos is here from New Mexico. Rod is here from County Meath. Love it. I don't know. Meath. That's interesting. I've never seen that name for an Irish county, so that's interesting. Maybe let us know where that's at over in Ireland. Hope you're doing well. Poconos for Dimitri. Onward we go. All right, here we go. Romania, very cool. Love it. Thanks for watching all the way from Romania. All right, so global, let it loose in the chat. I always love to learn where everybody's watching, and let's take it down though real quick. A little let's do a little butter. Why not? A little butter. How was your run today? All right, what'd you do? Was it a workout? Was it a long run? Was it an easy day? Was it a cross training day? Let us know how you run. I guess that wouldn't be technically a run, but still getting the work in if you are. In fact, and let me just make sure we are live streaming now on Twitter, X, and then Facebook. Even a little bit of Discord. Sorry, not Discord. And I'll come back to Discord in a minute. We're also on Twitch. Sorry, all these different platforms. So if you care to watch somewhere else, feel free to do so. Okay, Scoots Runs. Oh my. Hey. Oh my goodness. We gotta get the. Come on, get the cowbell going. Get the cowbell going. Come on. Boom. Scoots Runs. Congratulations in Philly. Oh my goodness. If you care to share how what time you ran, that'd be cool to hear as well, and maybe a little more about the race. That is epic, and that's actually what we're talking about today is Medal Monday. You obviously earned your medal in Philly. Let it loose for Scoots Runs in Philly this past weekend. Very, very exciting. Okay, Doug is here from Indiana. Perfect timing, getting on the treadmill now so I get to listen and run at the same time. Boom. That's how we like to roll. Multitasking. I love multitasking. All right. If you're watching on Facebook, we need our first comment from Facebook. All right. Thanks for tuning in over on the Facebook page. Yes, we are live there as well. Dave Dave, stay healthy. I'm on the COVID couch. I'm so sorry, Dave. And this is actually a reminder. Thank you to everybody who is a member of the channel. Actually, we're going to get them on the screen right now. Now, these are some of the longest standing channel members. Okay, scrolling across. So thank you, Dave. You are one of them, and I hope you're feeling better. And sorry about the sickness. And all you can do is really rest, right? And kind of wait it out. So, Dave, you got this. We're cheering for you. Onward and upward, Dave. So I'm trying to stay healthy leading into the California International Marathon. If you're just tuning in, thanks for hitting that like button. We're talking about Metal Mondays. We're going to get some graphics on the screen here in a minute. And but thanks to all the channel members who, yes, have access to Discord. If you have questions, hop into Discord into the live stream channel. Dan, what's going on just south of me? A little chilly run today, right? So I did 15 miles today, my last long run, middle distance run before CIM, and I'll do a little baby workout this week, but really it's pretty much just resting, just trying to stay sharp. Okay, and we can talk about that in the questions here, like how I actually made a couple vlogs, probably 3-4 years ago. It's amazing where time goes, but of vlogs on the YouTube channel that were titled Avoiding Sleepy Legs in the Taper. Avoiding sleepy legs. So you want to get fresh, really fresh. We're going to make a vlog probably early next week about something I'm going to try for the first time ever. And in this training block, miniature training block for CIM that I've never done before. So, Dan, thanks for tuning in here. Onward we go. Okay. Let's see. Scoot's run. There it is. 128.23 down from a 139. Oh my, what's that? It's like over 10 minutes? Scoots, let's go. This is epic. Congratulations, even more so. That's a big deal, not to mention very fast. Congratulations, Scoots. Okay, so we're going to do a little, let's just put it up on the screen. Hopefully you guys can see this. So I'm trying to make the live streams a little more engaging, a little more entertaining to watch. All right, so we're going to do a little bit of this. Boom, here in a second, talking about different runners around the world. Not all these locations on the map. Hopefully you guys can see the map there. But we're going to talk about Scoots runs. I should have gotten you on the screen, but maybe Scoots runs. If you'd like, you can email me, info@demorglobalrunning.com. And actually, you know what? I'm just going to do it right now because why not? And I don't know why the text, and please do just bear with me right there. All right, I don't know why it's coming across in blue like this, but we're just going to put it on. See, hold on. Boom. So we're going to edit this really quickly on the fly. I am this is why I need a you know what. Haven't done that in a while, right? H-Town, if you end up watching this on the backside, okay, info@demorglobalrunning.com. Email me your race photos for Metal Mondays. So this is a new thing in the live streaming world as far as giving shout outs to all of you, like Scoots Runs, who crushed it this past weekend with a 10+ minute PR. Unbelievable. There's Jared. Thank you, Jared, for tuning in over on Facebook. All right, so we are live there as well. And I got to give a shout out to Carlos's daughter. So here we go. Dealing with chest cold here. Sorry, Carlos. But my daughter, Jordan, PR'd at Nike NXR Southwest High School Regional in Phoenix on Saturday. Proud dad moment. Let's give some cowbell for Carlos's daughter. Come on. I saw that I think it was Twitter, gosh, or Instagram. I can't remember, Carlos, but that was very, very cool to see how your daughter did this past weekend. All right, very, very exciting. So cross country season. I know, Dan. We'll continue. I'm a heartthrob for a good map as well. I could stare at maps all day long. Okay, there you go. All right, trying to get as many on the screen as possible. And again, thanks for hitting that like button as you arrive for a Metal Monday. Oh, it's so good. Okay, so Terry, here we go. Second place at Black Gold 24-hour endurance challenge, hitting 100 miles, which was a 100-mile PR by nearly 4. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So Terry, again, if you have a hot moment and you got a couple photos from the race, which is a you know you ran a long time. Hopefully you have one or two photos. I would love to give you a shout out even more so next week, okay? Next Monday. Terry, come on. Butter to the bread, Terry. Congratulations. That is awesome. If you don't mind, I don't know, Black Gold, where was that? It kind of sounds like California, but where did that race take place? And yes, Scotty raced this past weekend, but Scotty, I'm going to give you a shout out next Monday, okay? Thanks for sending in your photos. Okay, let's see. Dimitri says, my long run yesterday was the Philadelphia Marathon. It was my third year in a row in Philly. My first one was 4:10. Last year, 3:38. And yesterday, a 3:26. A personal best. So this is, you guys are gonna get tired of the bell by the end of this live stream. Oh my. Dimitri, that is epic. And Raymond, okay, this is getting out of control. So again, email me your photos and a little race report, what your times were. I would love to get you guys on the screen for next week. Unbelievable. Before we get too far along, keep the comments coming. Okay, so Terry says Black Gold was in Kentucky on a 1-mile loop. Very cool. Terry, thanks for letting us know. So not California, Kentucky. Okay, 1 second here. Okay, so I'm seeing Julia, I'm getting Jeremy, Dan, and in the Discord chat. Do we have a CIM shoe contender yet? Did I miss it when I was traveling for work? You did not yet. Maybe I'll do a live stream just for the shoe reveal, Jeremy. I like that idea a lot. All right. So, Jeremy, appreciate you tuning in, and I'm glad you're back to I was gonna say warm upstate New York, but it's probably getting a little chilly up there at this point. Let's go. Let's see. I know DGR just killing it. So gonna give some shout outs. This is Metal Monday. Okay. Boom. There's the map. All right. Enough messing around. We don't say Demore Global Running for no reason. All right. It's do I have to go into my spiel again and again? And I will in 15 seconds. Running has to be, in my opinion, the most accessible sport on earth. You don't need a pool. You don't need a field. You don't need a basketball court. You don't need an ice rink. All you need is the earth. You need the earth. That's it. Just go out onto the earth. And technically, you don't even need shoes. Now, if you're not running with shoes, I bow down. It's amazing. But running, you don't need fancy watches. Yeah, it's fun to upload it to Strava. You don't need anything. You don't need any of it. You just go out, you turn the doorknob, and you get it done. All right? Come on, let's get some. Do we even have it these days? I don't even know where it's at. Oh, it's got to be here somewhere. We might. Oh, my goodness, it might not be in here. I do apologize. Well, what are you going to do? We'll just put DGR on. I was looking for the doorknob emoji. So I'm just ever amazed at all of your accomplishments, and that's one of my most favorite things to do. If you're watching this on replay, head down to the description of this live stream, and there should be a link to the Strava group, because I just love seeing everybody's runs, training runs, and yes, races around the world. Just, to learn about the races, Dan, to study the maps, and probably most importantly is to look at your photos. I just love the photos. So, which is why we're doing Metal Monday. info@demoreglobalrunning.com. Email me your photos and your race reports. I have a new folder in my email dedicated just to Metal Mondays. All right. And Scotty, I'm going to get you on the screen next week, if that's okay. All right. Is that okay? Onward we go. So, Metal Monday, shall we? I'm just, you know me and technology. Let's see how we can do here. Okay, we gotta take info down. Take info down, and Sarah. Nope. There she is. 356.53, sporting a very, very nice t-shirt, if I might say so myself. Shout out to Sarah. Sarah, thank you for sending in your photo. And yes, who else has raced the Athens Marathon? Okay, from what I understand, a very hilly course, a difficult course. Oh, I thought about this on my run today. I should look up the vertical gain for Athens. If anybody has a hot minute, could you look up and put it in the chat? What is the vertical gain for the Athens Marathon? I don't know about you, but I was completely inspired at the 2000 watching the 2004 Athens Marathon. Oh, and I'm going to forget his name though. The Brazilian who was in first place. He was in the Olympics at the Athens Marathon 2004, and he's tackled, by a protester in the race. He was in first place. What is his name? Again, I should have looked it up ahead of time. Anyway, I think he went on to still take second or third place. I think he still got on the podium. That was like the moment where the Olympic spirit really got inside me. And so, bottom line, shout out to when I think of Athens, Sarah, I think of the Brazilian who he did it. But anyway, Sarah, you're amazing. Here we go. 356 for Sarah. And yes, sporting a really nice t-shirt there. Good job, Sarah, for and actually some people after the race went up to Sarah and pointed at the shirt, and they they recognized it. So that was cool. Thanks for letting me know about that, Sarah. Okay. And if there's a lot of comments coming in that I'm just not getting to. If there's a comment that or a question you really want me to answer, use a super chat. I know it costs a little bit of money, but if you really want me to answer, please do that. All right, moving onward and upward to Jay Fan at the La Porte Half Marathon in Texas. I had to look up where La Porte is. If anybody's in southern Texas, you probably know, just south of Houston. Okay, right on the coast there. Ran a 2:59. Thank you, Jay Fan, for sending in your photo. Congratulations, sir. And I don't know much about his story, actually. So when you are sending in your race reports for Metal Mondays, if you give just 2 or 3 sentences about your background, that would be amazing. So bottom line is, Jay Fan, congratulations on your half marathon in La Porte, Texas. All right, this past weekend. All right, Devin, come on now. Come on, Devin. Devin has been watching the channel forever, and okay, where is he? Is he in here? I think he is in here. Where I saw you, Piano Man. There he is. Oh, mama. Here he is. Okay, boom. I believe, Devin, this is you, right? This is Piano Man. This is Devin. Devin crushed it in a 5K this past weekend in, oh boy, you know what? I actually have notes. See, I got some notes. All right, bear with me. Hold on here. Hold on. So 5K finishing time. So this is Piano Man. This is Devin. All right. Shout out to Devin. And yes, supporting a beautiful, beautiful singlet there in the 5K cross country race. He ran 17:27. The wind, sharp turns, and steep hills were a fun throwback to high school and college cross country days. So that is no joke, Devin. 17:27 on a hard course. It's that's the real deal, man. So congratulations. Anyway, let's get a little cowbell for Devin. So very, very good, Devin. I would love to hop in a cross country races. Maybe not a 5K. Sounds a little too zesty for but maybe like a 8K or 10K. That would be pretty cool. Congrats, Devin, and looking good in the pursuit of your cross country 5K. And last but not least, and Just take a sip of tea here. What are you drinking today? All right. I think it's apple caramel, something like that for the tea today. It's very, very, very tasty. Silence in radio or live streams, it gets people, everyone's like, wait a minute, where'd he go? Where'd he go? I'm trying to get your attention. I love YouTube, love the interwebs. I think it's a powerful tool. I love Discord. I think it's a powerful tool for um, motivation, inspiration, accountability, all these things that we runners enjoy in our life. You know, getting out there and getting, being challenged to try new things in the running world. But if it stops at the internet, if it stops at live streams, if it stops at the comments on YouTube, for me, I'm not as interested in that. I'm not as interested in just getting to know all of you on the intrawebs. Will I meet all of you in person someday? I have no idea. I hope so. I hope so, whether it's races, whether it's a racing conference, or a seminar, or I don't even know what, a camp someday. Who knows? But at the end of the day, last one for a Medal Monday, when two DGR runners meet up thanks to Discord. All right, this is the power of Discord. There's David on the left, Andrew on the right. They ran a race in, I think, northern New Jersey. Okay, so I'm just going to give a little. It was the Trail Half Marathon. There we go, in Mahwah, New Jersey on Saturday. Perfect running weather, they said. Course was 100% trails with a total, 1,880 vertical feet. That is no joke. Congratulations, fellas. But these guys connected through Discord, okay? They're both in the so that's the power of the internet, is turning an acquaintance online into a running buddy or a running friend or somebody that you know in the real world. That's it. That's why I do this as often as possible. I almost said every day, but as often as possible with respect to live streams, vlogs, everything that we're doing on the intrawebs is to get people to get out the door and meet in person at a race. So big congrats to David and Andrew for getting it done. Let's just see. Andrew placed fourth in his age division, ninth overall in 212. Very, very good. And I believe David was second in his age division, who placed 21st overall with a 245. And then there's a picture of the lake. Looks absolutely beautiful. Seeking beauty out there. I'm just blown away. So thank you for sending in your photos. That is the Medal Monday, okay? And again, we're gonna get to Scotty next week and many, many more. But that's DGR strong, It's just we can't race every weekend, although there is one gentleman, Pete. Pete, I hope you're watching. And I'm gonna get to your comments here in a minute. Okay, so Pete is running a 5K every week in 2023. Like every week he's doing a different 5K. So shout out to Pete. Okay, so here's the deal. I'm going to dive into the comments. I hope you enjoyed that. One last point and then I'll stop. Is that, will I really stop? I don't know. But I'll stop. Is that learning about new races. If you live in northern New Jersey, or if you live in, Devin, I apologize. I don't know where this race took place exactly. I think it's like Pennsylvania, maybe. And then JFan, Texas, and then Sarah, Athens. So these are all races that I didn't, I knew about Athens, but like another part of Medal Monday here in the studio is to learn about new races. So if you want to learn and push yourself and be like, hey, you know what, I want to try, that might be a goal for you, is to run 3 races in 2024 that I've never done before. All right. I'm a creature of habit. Runners are creatures of habit. But sometimes it's really, really good to push ourselves and to do different races, different courses. And so that's part of this as well. Okay, diving into the comments, let's rock and roll. The Brazilian gentleman, according to Simone, came in third. Okay, that's good to know. I forget his name if anybody knows. Baldini won from Italy. That is right. Interesting. So Simone is saying that race made me start running marathons. Very, very interesting. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, I'm just going to put this up. Pace Scientific says All Americans. Congrats to all the 2023 NCAA Cross Country All Americans. That's right. Speaking of Medal Monday, NCAA's cross country was this past weekend. Like, I'll be honest, I wish I was more plugged in because I just loved cross country in college. Like, I like track. No, don't get me, but man, it was all about cross country for me. So yes, congratulations. Thanks for the reminder. Piano Man says the singlet, all right, felt fantastic out there. Sadly, I'm looking at our inventory. We don't have many left. I think we have some smalls and mediums. We're just running low. So that is exactly what Devin, there he is, was wearing for his 5K. I'm glad that the singlet performed well for your 5K there. Let's see. Oh my goodness, that's right. So J Fan, this is awesome, man. So look at this, everybody. I know who you are, and I'm sorry. So listen to this. See, this is it. This is it. This is why we do YouTube. Send pictures of my weight. Oh my goodness, you got to remind me your first name in the chat. I totally thank you. Send pictures of my weight loss. A while back, Seth was sending updates every 6 months or so, but we lost touch in email. My name is Jason. Oh, Jason, you the man. If I can find that photo, Jason, I will try to put it into another live stream. But Jason, guys, it's just amazing. Jason, congratulations. That's amazing, sir. I definitely remember the emails that we've corresponded with in the past. Thank you, Jason, for the reminder. Do appreciate that. Congrats on your half marathon. Big, big, big deal. Let's go. Sandeep says, I would love to connect with DGR members in Metro West Boston. That's a big topic, Sandeep. Let's keep talking. All right. I've thought many, many times about that idea. So, Sandeep, let's keep talking about that. Let's see. I'll just put this on the screen for everybody that would like to look at it. Okay. All right. I'm just trying to find as many as possible as far as the chat is going. Okay, so average running says New York City half, we got to fight for position at the start. A lot of traffic. Oh no. So I will be there. Actually, that's a good point. Let's see if I can put this on the screen. Are you going to be there? All right, I wasn't going to do this, but since you brought it up, let's see. Yes, it worked. All right, so this is the tentative. So the green on the right, these are the confirmed races of 2024. The red ones on the right are that Broad Street run is a Philadelphia race. I think they have a half, a 10 mile, I think even a 5K. Bottom line, I'm very interested. And I learned about this race because of a live stream, the Broad Street run in Philly. I think it's early May, so I don't know if it'll work out exactly. Is anybody watching from the UK right now? Is anybody watching? Let me know in the chat because I have a question about a race in the United Kingdom, aka England, aka Great Britain. All right. And then on the radar, the races on your left, those are just races that I'm mulling over. I'm just mulling it over a little bit, everybody. So we talked about racing last week. Okay. Oh my goodness. Carlos, I will be at Boulder kids soccer tourney in Denver that weekend. So win-win. Oh my goodness. Carlos, We're gonna race, and we're gonna have a meet. We're gonna have a tailgate actually. We're gonna have a tailgate at the Boulder. So Carlos, we 100% got to meet. Carlos is the man. Wow, that's so cool. You're coming up from New Mexico. And a little more information there from Jason. Very good. Thanks for explaining more about that race. Okay, and I'm just trying to find as many as possible here. Okay, so I wasn't quite on for Piano Man. And let me just take these races off the screen. Not quite Pennsylvania, Virginia. There you go. So, so good. Okay, we'll take a couple more here. All right, let them percolate in a little bit. I'm sorry if I'm missing some. They're just coming in quick. Darren, always appreciate you tuning in, sir. Thank you, Darren. I see your comment. There it is. Sooner rather than later. Okay. Viet says, have you ever looked up the Höga Kusten Trail in Sweden? I believe it's in September. I don't think I've looked it up, but I think I've heard of it. Is it is that like across the entire width of Sweden? Is that what you're talking about maybe? But anyway, I'll have to check it out a little bit more. So, Steven says, "Hi Seth, watching in England." Okay. Thank you, Steven. Here's the deal. No, I'm not. No. Blue Raiden. Okay, Steven, I'll come back to you. Blue Raiden. Really quickly. Hold on. Let me put it back up. These are just ideas. So see how Broad Street Run is in red? That means it's not confirmed. Not confirmed. Just an idea. But should I do it, Blue Raiden? Should you let me know in the chat, Blue Raiden, if I should do that? Okay, it's just an idea at this point. But speaking of, okay, going back to Steven, there's the 10,000. So, Steven and everybody in the UK, if you're watching this on replay, I would love. So, I'm taking a little bit of a different approach in 2024 for racing and going shorter and faster. Like, remember, I did the 50K in California in February, and I learned a lot of lessons there. So for 2024, I want to do 5Ks, 10Ks, half marathons, 10 milers. Shout out to the Broad Street Run. But there's a track race near London in I think it's May 20th. It's a track race, 10,000 meters. And it's it's called the 10,000 meter PBs, like the night of the 10,000 meter PBs. Is that event and race around the track? It's just like southwest of London. Is it just for United Kingdom residents? Could I go? Could I get over to the UK and race that race? I forget the name of it. It's like 10,000. It's the night of the 10,000 meter PBs. Like if you type that into Google, you will find their website. The night of the 10,000 meter PBs. I couldn't find. I looked on their website this past week. I couldn't find any information. Like, is this just for people from the UK? Could people come over from the United States? How difficult is it to get in? We're talking like guys running 28 minutes and 27 minutes. That's not me, but they have different waves and different heats at this race. Anyway, Steven, I would love to come race in the UK and come race in England. Okay, let's jump back in here. Average running. Would you ever consider speed goat again? I did the 50K this past year, and the course smoked my ankles. Average running, the 50K, it was hard. Man, that's a hard race. I 100% would go back to speed goat. I would probably start with the 28K, right? Isn't that the short distance? Speed goat is hard. I actually convinced a guy not to do speed goat in 2024, and I said, just do a circ race. All right, and it's coming back up. Shout out to Mike. I think I influenced you, Mike. But you see that circ race? Where is it? Right there on August 17th on the left-hand side. It's like a short. I love circ races because circ races, just type in circ series. And most of the races are in Utah, one in Colorado, and I think they might still do one in Alaska, and I think they're trying to go to Europe. Bottom line is, was the question from Average Running. Like, I think the most of the races are 7 to 9 miles, but with a lot of vertical, like 7 to 10 miles. It's like, oh, so I will do speed goat again. It was a great race, but man, no, not in 2024. No, sorry. I'm done. I'm done. There it is, Steven. So Night of the 10K PBs, I think there are international entries. They have lots of races throughout the day. Okay. I think you're right, actually, because I think I saw, is it, not Chalimo. Was it Chalimo? I think Chalimo was there this past year. I would love to come do that. If I could get into like a 30-minute, 10,000 meter, so my PR for the 10,000 was in college was 30 minutes and 10 seconds. 30 minutes, 10 seconds. I would love to break 30 minutes before it's too late. So, Steven, if you find any more information, I will happily accept it. Seth, what is Joseph up to? You guys run soon in video. Do you mean Joseph, my brother? Because I have a son named Joseph as well. Joseph is doing skiing, skimo, boom, and he's crushing it. Uphill skiing and then downhill skiing and then uphill skiing and then downhill skiing and then uphill skiing. So that's skimo. We ran. Did you watch today's vlog? All right, we ran recently, Darren. But yeah, he's doing the skimo in the wintertime. So we are not training right now together. There you go, Blue. There you go, Blue Raiden. Okay, butter the bread. If you're just joining us, here we go. One more time. We did a Demore Medal Monday. Okay, shout out to all the racers around the world. Let's just get it on the screen if I can find it. Okay, can you see that? 1 second. Info. No, info. It's reverse. Info at DemoreGlobalRunning.com. Email me every week. Turkey trot pictures. Turkey trot. Who's doing a turkey trot this weekend? Email me your photos and a little race report about the race, and we're going to celebrate you on Medal Monday. This channel is not my channel. It's our channel, our YouTube channel. If it's my channel, why do it? It's our YouTube channel. So I want to celebrate you as often as possible. That's why we're doing the Medal Mondays and as much as we possibly can with other types of videos here on this YouTube channel. So one more time, here we go. Boom. We're giving Sarah a shout out. Come on, Sarah. Congratulations on your Athens Marathon. We got Jay Fan down in La Porte with a huge story that we're going to have to dive more into at some point. Jason, all right, let me just take that. And then we got Devin in the cross-country side of things with a 5K, sporting the Demore singlet. And last but not least, meeting up in the real world, David and Andrew, okay, who met, quote-unquote, met on Discord. I mean, I don't know exactly how it went down. I actually don't know the story between David and Andrew and how, if they were like, because I just can't keep track of everything. So David and Andrew, I'm so glad you got to meet in northern New Jersey for the race there with 1,800 feet of vertical gain. Butter. Okay, we're done. See you later. Have a great Monday, and we will see you guys live in the studio tomorrow. All right. Have a great week and turkey trot. If I don't see you, I'll see you. But if I don't see you, happy Thanksgiving. All right, to everybody, at least in the United States of America. And I just made myself really small. All right. Seek beauty, work hard, and love each other. See you guys soon. Ciao.